Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and I'm going to channel the Arcturian Council. Well, the Arcturian Council. Well, pleased to we are very interested to see how you are all going to respond to the violence that took place today in Washington, D.C. Many people would like to just blame something or someone outside of themselves for everything that they experience. But those who are truly awake have an opportunity and hopefully will seize the opportunity to look within themselves for the extremist, for the chaos, and for the violent thoughts that sometimes arise. Everyone looks outside of themselves and quickly makes an evaluation or a judgment when they see something that is so hard to not pay attention to. And it is rare for a human being to see what's happening outside of themselves as a mirror to what's going on inside of themselves. But once again, we look to those of you who are truly awake to take pause. And look within. For your part in the co-creation of the mayhem. And we are not just talking about the mayhem in Washington, D.C. We are talking about the mayhem that is all across your world. If the awakened collective is not going to be able to look within for responsibility, to see how you could co-create violence, wars, bombings, and so on, then who will? Who among the human collective is willing to stop pointing fingers and start looking within? Now, of course, there are people on your world who do this. But most of them have sequestered themselves away from society. These individuals are not keeping up with current events because they know it is easier to meditate, chant, and pray for humankind without that awareness of the chaos and the calamity that takes place on your world all the time. But for those of you who are paying attention and who do have your finger on the pulse of what's going on in the world, we call upon you to look within yourselves for peace. Create peace, be peace, and spread peace. if that's what you want to see more of outside of you. But as we said, also take the time to look within for where you might have some radical thoughts and beliefs, where you might have some feelings that nudge you towards a violent act. We implore the awakened collective to lead the way to a more peaceful society, a more peaceful planet. And to be that and do that, you must have peace in your hearts. You must exude peace, love, compassion, and forgiveness. It starts with you, and you will be the ones who lead humankind into the fifth dimension. We know this has been a long journey and that you've had your own stuff, your own issues to deal with. But humanity needs you now, more than ever, to step up and to add a higher vibrational element to everything that is happening on your world at this time. You are the ones to bring the love, to bring the peace, and to bring the compassion without needing to be rewarded in any way. You don't need to be famous to make a difference on your world, because you are all part of the same whole. We all are. And we are all in this together. Let us come together as those who truly want there to be peace on earth. And let's make that happen right now. Peace be with you. And let peace be in your hearts, in your minds, in your words, and in your actions. Well, the Arcturian Council. And we have enjoyed connecting with you. Hello, everybody. Colyandra's here, although she was, I don't think, a big star of this one. Calyandra, you want to stand up? Give the people a show here. Oh, had a long day today. Started my day a little earlier than usual. And long day tomorrow. And I found a new show. Well, it's not new, but I gave a show a chance that I had earlier kind of decided, nah, I'm not going to watch this. So it's Avenue 5. It's a comedy, but it's in space, so it has that element to it, and it's by the people who did Veep, which was a very, very funny show. So not as good as Veep, but it's pretty good. So I started enjoying that last night after wading through some shows that didn't quite do it for me. Trying to think of any cute Talea moments today. I did. I got tuning forks for Christmas as well as crystal bowls, and I did take a tuning fork. You can just like slap it on your hand and get it to really buzz. And I did hold that up to her today when she was taking a bath, and she just looked at me like, "What are you doing? What is that?" But I think she has picked them up because they're on the floor in my office. She has picked them up, and she did pick one up at one time and like hit the crystal bowl with it, which is not good. I'm sure for a crystal bowl. What else? Oh, and we got more gifts for her today. So I thanked one person. The other person, there's a gift receipt. I need to see if I can find that person. More books for Talea. Talea is going to have the biggest library on Maui, I think. What else is going on? Oh, my people are signing up for Making Contact with ETs. It's happening. It's happening in 2 weeks, people. There's a 4-part course, starts on the 20th, and I do this because this means that there's a link down below the video that you can use to check out my Making Contacts course. I made a video about it. That's also on my my site's page for the course. Oh, you got it, Calyandra. And then a couple people now have signed up for advanced group channeling class with the Arcturian Council, which is on the 24th. It's a 2-hour class, and there will be a link down below for that too. But it's also just danielscranton.com/learn. So those are my 2 big announcements, and I look forward to sleeping tonight. I have not been sleeping well. I think I got 6 hours last night, something like that. Maybe 7. I can't remember. No, definitely not 7. Something between 6 and 7, which is not enough for me. And I'm hoping that tonight's the night. I think I'm going to try a different sleep herb tonight. Sometimes I find like I take one for a while, it's working, and then I need to like switch to a different one. And I don't know if it like shocks my system to have like, I assume it's like herbs are like other drugs where you can get a tolerance going to them. So that's what I'm going to try tonight, I think. And I will be taking tomorrow night off because I promised my wife I would take care of Talea 1 day a week in the morning. So I'm getting up at like 6:30 on Friday. It's going to be nuts for me to get up that early, so I cannot stay up till 2:30 like I normally do when I do these videos. Not on Thursday night. So I'll be back Friday night for more. Hopefully Calyandra will be here too. I hope your week is going well. I love you guys. Namaste, blessings, and I will be back here in 48 hours. Please subscribe if you're watching this on the YouTube. Bye, everybody.